everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am a stained glass artist. Today's video is just going to be a really quick tutorial on the best adhesive that I have found for glass. After a lot of experimenting and a lot of failed projects and trying pretty much every glue that is marketed for glass, I think I found the best adhesive, which is UV resin. So I have experimented with using this to attach glass to itself, with attaching polymer clay to glass, with gluing dried flowers, rhinestones, pretty much anything that I've wanted to attach to glass, this has worked pretty well. The only thing that matters is that at least one of the things you are gluing to the glass, either the glass itself or the item you're gluing, has to be a little bit transparent so UV light can penetrate it to solidify the resin. So let me show you what you will need real quick. This is the This is the UV resin that I'm using. It came with this little cheap lamp that, focus. It's a lamp. I have my piece of glass. I have my little polymer clay pieces I will be using. I have some rubbing alcohol to clean the glass before I start gluing. I have some tweezers because my pieces are very small and fiddly. I have rubber gloves because you really don't want to get resin on your hand. I also have a respirator because I am inside and the fumes from this are pretty toxic and you don't want to breathe in. So let me drop my camera down and I will show you how to do this real quick. One more thing, I got the resin and the lamp on Amazon. They were under $20. I use so little of this when I glue things to glass that this has lasted me like 2 years. So you will get a lot of use out of one little bottle if this is all you're doing with this UV resin. Okay, so here are all of my supplies. I'm going to start by cleaning my glass with rubbing alcohol. Let that dry for a second. Next, I'm going to take all of my little pieces and I'm going to lay them out where I want them. So when I'm ready to start gluing, all I have to do is pick up the piece, put it down to glue, and put it back down. Okay. Now that I have all my little pieces placed, I am going to put my gloves on and my respirator. I'm going to go to voiceover so I can start using my UV resin.
So with these bigger pieces, I'm going to put a little drop of resin on the back of them and then move that around with a little wooden skewer and gently place it on. If you put too much resin, you're going to get some spillage around the edges, so be careful. Now for the smaller pieces, I'm going to put a little drop of resin on my work surface and then pick up the little piece and dab it into the resin and then wipe off some of the excess so there's not too much. With a Q-tip, I'm going to go around and any places that have a little resin around the edges, I'm just going to wipe that up really carefully. Once you're done adding resin, you're going to get your UV lamp and start curing it. Once the first cure is done, I'll make sure everything is attached well, and then I'll flip it over and cure it from the back. Depending on how much resin I use, I'll repeat this process 2 or 3 times. Once it's cured a couple of times, I'll pick it up and inspect it really carefully to make sure all that resin is fully cured. And here's the finished piece. I didn't notice those smudges when I was filming, but I did clean them off before I sent this off to its new home.
Okay, and that is it. That is a super quick and easy way to make your glass art more interesting and have more texture and have more elements of multimedia. And I hope that you take this information and go and experiment and make amazing things. As always, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below or hit me up on TikTok or Instagram. If you want to see more stained glass related content, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And until next time.